markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now let's talk about it a little bit. Welcome to another day. You got a chance to play around in the world of cryptocurrency, altcoins, bitcoins, some of the things that is happening in the market right now. A lot of expectations, a lot of predictions. I mean, this is where we've been for a while. We've been at this point for a while as far as having a lot of uncertainty in the market. We've been there for a while. A lot of folks are still indecisive as far as some of the moves they're going to make. A lot of folks are still filled with a lot of fear when it comes to this cryptocurrency market, and understandably so. Some of the things that we've seen over the past year, especially, have been a little questionable, a little suspect. Nevertheless, we still, a lot of folks that are still into cryptocurrency, still invested in the cryptocurrency, and still got hope that things can recover. So let me go ahead and get this out the way. This is not financial advice. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any crypto. This video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. So we talk about altcoins and some of the issues that altcoins are having. That's a great topic of discussion. Some of the altcoins that we have been talking about past couple of years, whether it's Spell Token, whether it's Jasmy Coin, XCN, ZBEC Network, you guys know all the coins that we have been cheering about, hoping about, and have made some money on. But what's the state of altcoins? What's the issues, particularly with altcoins, is some of the questions that are out there. You take a look at Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is fairly stable for the most part, even though we're down $40,000 from the all-time high. Bitcoin's at $88,000 right now. And I guess when you really look at it on the surface, the fact that Bitcoin is down $40,000 from its all-time high, does that give justification for altcoins to be at the lows that they are right now? Second question, is this the bear market that we're in? Bitcoin down $40,000, but that was pretty quick. From October to December, down 40K. Was the bear market the entire year 2025? Well, if you take a look at Bitcoin, no, it wasn't. Take a look at some of the altcoins. Some of the altcoins look like they were destroyed, look like they were sitting in the mix of a bear market. So really hard to understand what is going on and what has taken place. Nevertheless, all you can do is make a decision as far as, do you want to stick around? Are you going to exit? What do you think the future is for altcoins, cryptocurrency, so forth and so on? So Bitcoin dominance is still strong. I mean, it just will not let up. 58.99%, almost pretty much 59% dominance for the Bitcoin dominance right now. Very strong, not letting up. The Fingri index is at 27. It is indecisive. One day it's at 20, the next day it's at 28. Markets all over the place. Ethereum's hanging on in there by a thread, just below $3,000, $2,977 for one Ethereum. Ethereum dominance back above 12%, 12.5% dominance. So when you take a look at Bitcoin and you take a look at the global aspect of it, it looks pretty positive. Looks pretty encouraging. You got a lot of countries still bullish in Bitcoin. We know the United States government is very bullish in Bitcoin. So the fundamentals are there for Bitcoin. We know the future is heading with and being led by AI, artificial intelligence. This is a fundamental shift. Part of that fundamental shift will include cryptocurrency. Does it feel like it right now? No, it don't. It don't feel like it right now when you're seeing some of your coins down 60%. Don't seem like it's worth it. But we're in the middle of a fundamental shift that is being led by artificial intelligence, that will be led by cryptocurrency. What will it all look like? Don't quite know yet. But I believe that this is the fundamental shift that we will be seeing. Let's see who we got rocking with us today. Who we got rocking with us today? Jason Munoz, what's going on with you, man? Yeah, we definitely gonna need that liquidity. Definitely gonna need that money to start back flowing in. But if we see the markets back pumping, if the whales pump the market, the liquidity will flow back in. Wise Mahan, what's going on with you, my brother? Happy Saturday to you, man. Hopefully everybody is enjoying their weekend. You got to learn and relax. You got to learn to enjoy life, enjoy your weekend, all that good stuff. Jamal Anderson, what is going on with you, young man? He say, until you see someone that looks like you on money, please stop talking about money. Shouts out to Jamal Anderson. Maybe we'll put your face on a dollar bill, brother. Red Star 7311, what's going on with you, my man? He say, what up, fam? Do you like Flair? Well, Flair seems to be having gaining the popularity. He said, I haven't been getting notifications from you lately. Well, they had me banned for a week. They gave me another strike, so I got to be careful of what I say. So I got to keep it low key. That's why when I'm over there in the Patreon, I can talk a little bit more freely because YouTube is very strict as far as some of the things you can and cannot say. But I definitely like the Flare project. Think it's going to be a great project in the future as XRP and Ripple continue to take effect. I believe the Flare project will follow and piggyback on it. But been looking at a lot of altcoins lately, especially some of the old altcoins, and been questioning about will these coins recover? Will these coins ever see and break their all-time high? Yeah, I don't be saying nothing crazy, but I think when I talk about the previous cycle and I give my experiences of what we made in the previous cycle, I think YouTube said that it's unbelievable. They say no way that we made the type of gains that we did the last cycle. So I can't even talk about the multipliers because they'll say, I'm putting too much on it or I'm, over exaggerating is what they call it. So I can't even talk about some of the things we saw during the last altcoin season because according to YouTube, it's unbelievable. So nevertheless, we know that Bitcoin is still a big deal. Bitcoin is still such a big deal. A lot of society still don't even know that Bitcoin exists. And those who do know that Bitcoin exists, they still don't know exactly what it is. What is it used for? So Bitcoin is still fairly new, and it is a big deal. Artificial intelligence is fairly new, and it is a big deal. Like I say, the fundamental shift will be led by AI, will be led by cryptocurrency, blockchains, so tokenization, digital assets. Just because we're down right now, the markets are looking like they're in the dump, but that's okay. Do you believe in the fundamentals? Do you believe in the fundamentals of some of the things that are transpiring right now with artificial intelligence and cryptocurrency? So that is the direction and the stance that I'm taking. I think we're still early. It's a lot of uncertainty out there in the market because this is a new market, new asset class. Stock market been around for years. A lot of those industries been around for years. Cryptocurrency and blockchain is fairly new. Artificial intelligence been around for longer than cryptocurrency, believe it or not. But it's starting to um, get deeper into its development, start to get deeper in its use case, which is the same trajectory that cryptocurrency and Bitcoin will go on. Nobody was talking about Nvidia years ago. Most recently, you start hearing the popularity of Nvidia. Mm. Who's talking about Bitcoin today? Who's talking about some of these other altcoins that will be major players in the cryptocurrency space? Who's talking about them today? When these things are fairly new, it is hard for people to understand it. Hard for people to flock to it. But once you start to see the growth, once you really start to see the increase in the usage, then that's when people will line up. Then that's when people will start to believe, start to get some skin in the game. But those of us who are early will be one of the early investors. But like I say, it's tough right now, especially looking at the markets. You get a pump one day, the next day, you get a dump, no gains, no tractions. Quarter four, you get some positive news, FOMC, interest rates get cut, nothing moves. We've been getting a lot of positive catalysts. Haven't been seeing a lot of moves, no pumps. So how will December end up playing out? Next week or this, yeah, next week, about 5 days to Christmas. Santa Claus still ain't stuck his head in the door. Santa Claus nowhere to be found. Ain't heard no jingles from Rudolph, no jingle bell, nothing. Will there still be a Santa Claus rally? Will it come all of a sudden? Will it shock everybody? It is hard to say. Will this continue to be one of the worst quarter fours that we've seen in cryptocurrency history? Like you say, I can't remember the last sideways December. So hopefully we can get some smoke over the last couple of weeks in December. Hopefully we can get a pump at least. We probably get a pump and probably come back down to correct. Who knows? January has been very bullish over the past couple of years. January 2024 was very bullish. January 2025, early in this year, was one of the best months of the year. What will January 2026 look like? Will that bullish momentum for January continue to prove and continue to show up? Ancient Chinese proverb said that either top or bottom can smell like fish, but never both. We don't know if we're at the top or the bottom. Well, we ain't. We're not at the top. Roland Curtis, what's going on, brother? You say, what up, coach? I mentioned that I sold off 85% last week. And usually when you sell off, you regret it. The market is worse now than last week. So I'm even more happy now that I sold. Yeah. Like I say, when you make a decision, you got to stand on it. Um, stick to it because you don't want to be flip flopping and going back and forth. It's expensive, paying for all the exchange rates and all that good stuff. What's that? Black Reacher, what's going on, man? You say Chinese proverb about fast women, not crypto. Okay. Yeah, but last week, past couple of weeks, we've been seeing the same type BS. No traction. Positive news, no pumps. How will the rest of December play out? Because we know cryptocurrency, 3, 4 days, things could change. If we do see a pump, 3 or 4 days, we see a pump, will it continue? Or will we sell off again and just continue to be flat? Very hard to say. Nevertheless, when you make your decision, you just got to stand on it. Rather, you making a decision to dollar cost average in, you think your quarter one 2026 is going to be better than quarter four 2025? Because quarter four so far is one of the worst quarter fours in cryptocurrency history. We're making history as we speak in a bad way. This is not the kind of history that we want to see. Everybody was upset. Everybody was let down. Portfolios were destroyed. A lot of monies were lost. Some people exited, like Brother Roland Kurtz say. Some people sitting around say, you know what? I got to get mine back. I'm not leaving until I make my bread back. He says something is wrong with the market, but I just wish that we knew what the issue was. Nobody really knows. Your boy BitBoy says that a $10,000 Bitcoin is very possible at this point. A $10,000 Bitcoin Why would it go that low? Especially with the large institutions involved. How could it get to $10,000? Last cycle, the low point we saw was 15K, 16K. So to even think $10,000, I mean, anything's possible in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. But 10K, nah, big boy probably still over there hitting that ooh up. I ain't seen Big Boy in a while. Is he doing all right? I thought he was locked up. Thought Big Boy was in the pen. Hopefully not. Shouts out to Big Boy. Craig Beats, what's going on, my man? Shouts out to Craig Beats. Black Reacher say no way. Why would the wealthy want to give the small guy a shot at Bitcoin? That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's going to go that low. Because these guys have too much invested to see their investments get drained. Imagine Michael's strategy. Michael Saylor, if Bitcoin's going down to 10K. Imagine the volume, amount of money that they would lose. I know one thing, people will be buying it up. People will be buying up. I mean, you talking about the lack of supply demand. Bitcoin will be bought up, absolutely, if we was to get to any low levels of that 10K. Craig B say probably not 10K, but 35K, close enough. 35K. The top was. Oh, okay, so we'll get below. If you look at last cycle, the all-time high prior to that was 1920K. Then the next cycle, we dipped below that all-time high and got to 15. So the last all-time high that we recently had, 2021, was 69K. So to dip below that, you're looking about 50K. Okay, so 50K is reasonable. I'll say 50K Bitcoin. 50K Bitcoin sounds about right. He said gold would have to fall to $2,000. Well, gold seems to be performing well. Gold just hit all-time high recently, and Bitcoin was still. Well, Bitcoin hit an all-time high too in October, so guess they are lining up like that. But we know that Bitcoin is a lot more volatile than gold. He said, well, I remember that year when Bitcoin fell to 15,000. People thought it was going to go to 10K because people were expecting an 80% drop. I think that fall to 15K was a 70%. Yeah, that was like a 70% drop. Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see what type of levels we get to. He said there's a CME gap at 10K. Man, it seems like it's a CME gap everywhere. A CME gap at 10K. So people thought it was about, oh, you talking about the last cycle. Take care of that dude, Craig. Get that dude up out of here. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of a CME gap at 21K. Coinbase Super App Base is now live. Probably means a pump and a rush of people are coming in. Well, Coinbase and some of the other exchanges have kind of lightweight been with the ish also with all that manipulation stuff. I think Coinbase have did their fair share of it too. I think they got paid off a lot of coins that they allowed to get on their platforms, taking advantage of the fees, taking advantage of the upfront payments that they were requiring from some of these projects. knowing that these projects were just going to dump. So I think Coinbase plays a large part in this quote unquote market manipulation thing that we are experiencing also. He said, yeah, people were saying we're going to fill that 10K gap that summer. Okay. Major fake out, even got me on that pump fake. Had me jumping, had you jumping like Craig Hodges, man. Yeah, it's always a pump fake in cryptocurrency, man. Like when Jordan grabbed that ball, palmed that ball with that one hand, he put that ball in your face, think he gonna shoot. It's a cold pump fake. He say, okay, so maybe Big Boy is thinking about that CME gap at 10K from the last cycle. Some people might think that CME at 10K never being filled is the reason why crypto is doing horrible now. Conspiracy theories, everybody got a theory. Who knows exactly what it is? So can't really pinpoint it. You can make speculations, is all that the people are doing, speculating. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Hard to really, can't really say for sure why the movements have been the way they have. He said, I think the Fibonacci retracement takes us to 37K if 126 was the high. 37K, I mean, whew. Shit, we're at 88 right now. 37K would be a 50% shave. Another, what, 60% shave? That's a deep cut, especially when considering we were at 125, 126. So can't really see it going that low, but anything's possible. Let me take a look real quick and see if 126. Oh, okay. So if we take a 70% cut from 126, you're looking at 38K. Will we see a 70% drop from the all-time high and get down to 37, $38,000? Interesting. That is interesting. Take that bonnet off. He said it's about somebody making a lot of money. That's what it's always about. It's always about the dinero. They say whenever you want to figure something out, trace it back to the money. You just trace the money. The money will lead you to the answer. Say, he said, I need something to happen, man. Yeah, we all need something. We need something good to happen, man. We don't just need anything to happen. Brother David, what's going on with you, man? Happy Saturday to you, man. Oh, Black Reacher said, you know what? Maybe this can become an Ethereum show. Wouldn't that be exciting? If it becomes an Ethereum show, boom, there you go. That's our altcoin season. Is this the first time that we have not received a experienced the altcoin season? Or did we experience an altcoin season? Was altcoin season December, January, when we saw the likes of XCN doing the 20, 30X and all that type stuff? He said there were people like Cryptos or Us who pretty much swore up and down that Bitcoin would never dip below 100K. Could never say never, man, with this cryptocurrency stuff. Elliot, what's going on with you, man? How are you doing this evening, young man? Mr. Tanker 2012, what's going on, brother? Shouts out to Northeast Philadelphia is in his house. He said it would be nice if Bitcoin breaks away from Ethereum. Shit, look like Bitcoin done already broke away from old man Ether. I know, like, remember last cycle, the big talk was the flipping it. They were talking about Ethereum, the possibility of Ethereum flipping Bitcoin. Those talks have not happen in this cycle. Is it possible? Hell yeah, it's possible. And we can place all the narratives and explain why. Talking about the largest blockchain, the strongest blockchain, layer two that's out there. So it can definitely make sense. E Money 8871 say, what's going on, brother? Ethereum gonna lady the alts. I told you believe in 2026. We're in for a hell of a run. David say the graph ain't seen these lows, coach. Man, they're very low. Want to see Ethereum take 5K before Bitcoin sees 100,000. That'll be beautiful. That means the Bitcoin dominance will start to shrink. Roland Curtis said cryptos R Us once said that Bitcoin decoupled from the stock market. It looks like he was incorrect. Well, the stock market is kicking butt and Bitcoin is tanking. Crypto's tanking. He said, yeah, some can argue Ethereum has more value and is the king of crypto. That could be an argument too, man. Um, this the boogeyman, coach. Man, it's tough. This market is like the boogeyman right now, man. We're gonna call this the boogeyman cycle. Folks have been scared. The market is full of fear. So that's awesome. Let's call this the boogeyman cycle. 2024, 2025 is the year of the boogeyman cycle. All-time lows, all-time worst quarter four in cryptocurrency history. This is the certified boogeyman cycle. It's official. Oh, people are buying right now. I feel like crying over here, man. A lot of folks, man, a lot of folks have shedded a lot of tears. Folks have been shedding tears for sure. Definitely been blood in the MF street. It's a lot of blood in the street. So if you like blood, boy, it's a lot of blood out there. For sure, for sure. A lot of blood in the street. Some people are taking advantage of the dips. Tupac, go ahead and rock. Some people are just being patient. Some people are exiting. E Money said, I keep DCA down and holding. Can't do nothing but win with that strategy. Hopefully, 2026, we can see a little bit of a recovery. Can't go down forever, right? Can't go down forever. Powers who be. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the government's going to do. They talked about strategic reserves. They even talked about some large institutions placing Bitcoin on an asset, companies like Apple, things of that nature. If that was to happen, Microsoft, how would that move the needle? My stock portfolio is doing okay, but it's nowhere close to where it was during his first term. Well, Trump only been in office for a year. He's been in office for a year. So um, we'll see what happened in May and after May, once we get the new Fed chair in there, once they really start manipulating the market in the direction that they want. I think this is kind of why they're giving us the signal. I don't know. Are they giving us the signal, letting us know a new Fed chair is going to be in? They talk about being aggressive. Is that a signal that buy now because we're going to be seeing great pumps in 2026? Imperial, what's going on? He say honestly, crypto could fade away. Probably only Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few others will survive. Well, once we see the Clarity Act, get set in place. Hopefully that will get rid of a lot of altcoins that shouldn't be around. You get the Clarity Act, and we really get some stipulations in there that's saying if you don't meet this expectation, if you don't look like this, then you cannot be considered a cryptocurrency. So a lot of those small coins and small cap coins will be eliminated. And that right there will help the market. That'll bring liquidity back because that will place a lot of comfort in folks saying, you know what, now we got a lot of these scam coins out the way, all these small cap coins, any and everybody's able to create a meme coin, a crypto coin, that could be out the way, and that will help the market. That is one of the main things that hurt this cycle. Remember last year we started to see so many altcoins pop up. We was like, man, this don't look right. It's too many coins out here. They was unleashing, opening up the floodgates when they allowed any and everybody to create a cryptocurrency coin. That right there messed the entire market up. That took away a lot of the liquidity from some of the good coins that we have been holding and expecting to see pumps. He said, I amped up tonight, coach. Boys of faith, Zach Bryan. I don't see alt rally when Bitcoin heads back to the 50 MA. That will happen. Alts will be finished. He said, how much damage do you think that the Trump and Melania meme coins did to the overall crypto market and to the idea of cryptocurrency? Well, we know that really hurted the market. Took away a lot of the trust that people kind of had, and then to see the leader of the free world be the one to do it, the one who said he was going to help us and be a pro cryptocurrency administrator, that wiped us out. That was like, damn, dude, you just came to use us, huh? So that really took away a lot of hope, took away a lot of faith in the cryptocurrency market. So that was horrible. That taste is still in the cryptocurrency market's mouth. Took away a lot of the liquidity that was supposed to go to XRP, Solana, Ethereum, went into that man's pocket, went into his family's pocket. It is what it is. So this definitely have been cycle of the boogeyman. Gaming coins going to be around. Man, gaming coins haven't been doing good at all this cycle. Peter Morton, what's going on with you, man? So, hey, what's up, brother? I hope y'all ZBET bags are packed. ZBET Network is in the house. Me and you know Trump ain't going out like this, coach. Yeah, you know Trump likes to use a favorable brush when he is have the opportunity to make himself look good. So he's going to do what he can to make sure that the financial markets are strong and decent, because that will be a mark on his legacy. So is that a positive thing at this point? Really hard to say. Can't trust none of these jokers. Never have, never could have. So all we could do is just ride this doggone ship out, man. There you go. Awesome. Awesome. My brother David say, I don't need this money tomorrow, but you do need, yeah, but you do need this money. Like you say, I don't want to lose all my money. I don't need it tomorrow. I'll be cool without it, but I don't want to lose it. I do want to see some multipliers, but so I got the patience. I could be a little patient. If it take 2 years, 3 years, if I gotta wait till 2028. He say I need this money 2030. I feel you. So 2030, where we at now? We about to be at 2026. 4 years. Don't need it tomorrow. I don't need it next month, but in 4 years, I'm gonna need my money. I'm gonna need you to break bread, cryptocurrency market. I'm gonna need to see some multipliers in ZBET network. I'm gonna need to see some multipliers in Solana. When are we gonna get back to the $200 range, the $300 range, and make a new all-time high for Solana? When is Ethereum going to explode like we know that it should and could? Will we be looking back on days like today. Days like last month when we saw Ethereum $1,800, $2,000. Would those be looking like awesome sales? Like, damn, we could have got Ethereum at 2,200 bucks. That's what people are going to be saying when Ethereum hits $6,000, $5,000. He said, I want to see something happening in the next 30 days. That's me. Hey, I feel you. I want to see something happen ASAP too. I want to see it happen fast. But we understand, how cryptocurrency work. If it's a regular cycle with the bottom being a year from the high, I might sell everything in 2028 doing a halving rally. It's hard to say, man. It is hard to say. It's everything's done shifted. The cycle, everything's shifted. Yeah, appreciate that, brother David. It is what it is. You gotta plant your flag, stand on it. If you see something move, something change, speak on it. It is what it is. Not a popularity contest. Not a smartest man in the room contest. Nobody know exactly how things would transpire. Wish we did. Matter of fact, I got this. Let me see, man. Out here in California, man. What we got? That's a Powerball ticket. If those numbers show up, if I hit this $1 billion lottery in California, everybody on this live, I'm gonna send y'all a nice little piece. He say ain't no sense on waiting 70% disappear when Bitcoin corrects 35% come 2028. Send you one whole Bitcoin? Okay, 80K. If I got a billion, man, I'll send you one whole Bitcoin. Let my numbers show up. If y'all see me on the news saying this is the new California winner, he said, I hate having the feeling of thinking that we need another Satoshi Nakamoto to make another kind of digital asset class because the president of others ruined Bitcoin, ruined crypto, ruined the cycle. Coach gonna disappear if he hits that Powerball. No, I'm not, man. I'm gonna floss. I'm gonna be on here flossing. They say, man, Coach got a different swag. They say, which coin he hit on? They say, man, Coach looking all jazzy. Coach got a little jewelry on there. All I'm gonna do is show him that ticket. Hit that Powerball, man. Went to the gas station. That thing said $999 million jackpot. I said, oh man, give me 2 or 3 of those. ABT gang in the house, art block. You gotta get it. You gotta get it a few different ways, man. I got some skin in the game in cryptocurrency. I got some skin in the game in real estate. I got some skin in the game in Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft. And when I get to the gas station, I get some skin in the game in the California lottery. That's the Powerball right there. I got the Mega Millions. I got the Super Lotto. I'm like, man, let me get a couple of each. Only way to win is to play. He said the lowest I seen Bitcoin in 50, 60,000. I sold all mine, getting into altcoins, slow funk songs. What's that in? That's the Powerball, man. All bases covered. Keep stacking, boys. Hope you win. Good luck. I appreciate that. If I win, make sure y'all let me know if y'all was on this live. I'm going to send everybody a little something. Probably send y'all some soul. How many souls? How many Solanas y'all want? Hope YouTube don't strike my channel. You know they be on me. I can't say nothing. Mess around and have me on timeout for another 7 days. Say where coach at? Either YouTube hit him with a strike or that boy hit the Powerball. He said I'm gonna be here when the champagne comes. Man, hey, Bitcoin happened. We popped the champagne bottle. New all-time highs. We popped the champagne bottle. Coach hit the Powerball. I probably fly everybody out here. I probably fly all y'all to the house. Like, man, we about to kick it. We about to hang out. They said, where you going? We going to Coach house. Bitcoin next move down 55K, 60K, and it's still going to have one move after that. Well, 70% down from the all-time high, 126K is about 37, 38,000. Excuse me. David said, book me a flight from Scotland. Come on down. Scotland to California. Go to Expedia. Check that out, man. You a nice, good first class seat. How you flying to San Francisco somewhere? Go hang out at the Fisherman's Wharf. Nothing like California, man. If you ever get a chance to visit California, do that. Yeah, but it's definitely going to be interesting to see how. Oh, got Jessica Howard, California in the house. Okay. Shouts out to my Cali comrade. He said, I don't know, nor I don't care honestly how low Bitcoin goes. I feel it's going to get seized. Let it see 30. He said, I'm freezing my butt off, coach. I know it's cold out there in Scotland, man. It's cold out here in California right now, so I know freezing over there. New York City in the house. Shouts out to the NYC, the Big Apple. I went to New York a couple of years ago. Yeah, the Cali weather is beautiful in the summertime. It don't get too cold out here. Like right now, it's probably about 42 degrees, 43 degrees. He said, I believe that the odds of winning the Powerball is 1 in 292 million. Why can't I be that one? If there is a one, why I can't be that one? The most wonderful time of the year, absolutely. The holiday season. Everybody just waiting on old Saint Nick. You see, even Miss Jessica said, Coach, you can be that one. You can be that one in 292 million. That Powerball, like Mega Millions. I need the Powerball. 1 in 292 million. Why not us? Why not us? When I get that ABT money, I'm coming, coach. Man, we need these altcoin bags to show up for sure. Yeah, but we've seen how the first 11 months went, 11 and a half months. Got about 2 weeks left through the year of 2025. When I get that. Definitely have been an interesting push. Nobody could have seen kind of the way things happened, the way things played out. I mean, we've all got caught by surprise. When he say this is the cycle of boogeyman, oh yeah, we were certainly got caught slipping. Could still see a rally in a few weeks. You right about that. You know, because Bitcoin cryptocurrency is always going to shock. We've learned that in 2025. You will always be shocked. You say, I don't know. I'm looking at my portfolio like anytime now. Couple of my portfolios I haven't even opened in a while. Let them things sit and marinate, man. All Bitcoin got to do is head back up to the 50 MA and stay there 3 to 4 days. Definitely possible. All the doom and gloom that's around the market right now, just when you kind of think, oh, the market's going to continue to go down, everybody's talking about this gap got to be filled. It got to go down to 37K, got to go down to 50K. Don't tell Bitcoin what it got to do, because that's when you'll get shocked. 50K Bitcoin could be a chance to double the current bag, but I just got a bad feeling about it. I'm just accumulating now. It's the best way to do it. Just accumulate and you'll be able to cover all bases. Look out for LCX. It's too cheap. Tile is the goal. The way I look at it, coach, is that the market won't be down always. Either hold or accumulate. You're right about that. It can't go down forever. Just like it won't go up in a straight line, it's not going to go down in a straight line. The market tells Bitcoin what to do. The market is manipulated. HTGR all day. What's going on with you, my brother? He said best to let them portfolios marinate and stake. Have a long-term mindset rather than a short-term mindset. Sit back, chill, relax. Let the market take its course. MF being conditioned. Man, want to take me some NyQuil, boy, my throat tear me up. But man, I don't know when they call these numbers out, but if I go 3 or 4 days without making a YouTube video, that means I'm down there at the lottery department filling out my papers. He said, Coach, did you hear ZBet Network got the ISO 222 compliance, I think today or yesterday? No, I didn't hear that. But that is huge if that is the case. Yes, you have much better odds of winning the Mega Millions, and you have better odds of winning the Super Lotto, but I don't know the official stats. I memorized the Powerball stats well. That's why I got a little bit of both of them. I got the Super Lotto. What else I got? I got the Mega Millions, Powerball. What else I got? I got a couple of Powerballs. That $1 billion looked good to me. I said, man, $1 billion? He said I had LCX at 4 cents 2 years ago and sold it. Wow. He said he on point tonight. I have mines tonight too. I feel you, fam. Let's get that Powerball. Hey, everybody get the Powerball. If one of us hit, we all hit. David, who was that? David say he getting the Powerball, or HTTR, you getting the Powerball? If you hit, holla at your boy. Shoot me something. Shoot me about 100 Solanas or something like that. Wait, what's 100 Solanas? No, that's 200K, something like that. No, it's 100K. Yeah, shoot me 100 Solanas, man. He said, yeah, the market is manipulated. It's only the married men crying. Man, you got to be upfront with your spouse, man. Don't be surprised with nobody. Don't be making a fool out of nobody. Okay, he says ZBAC is now ISO 222 compliant. That's beautiful. 52 million supply goes like a rocket. Man, last night, let me tell you what happened to me last night. Last night I was on this play. I'm sure you guys know about this play. Let me find this play. Couldn't believe it, man. I woke up, that thing did a 5-6x. Where that damn play at? I said, oh, AI 16Z. I had bought that thing a few days ago. I've been watching the play. It's AI 16Z. I've been watching the play. I saw that this thing is down in a massive way. Over the past year, this thing's down 99.57% still. I know it runs up and runs down. So I like these plays. I like to catch them when they're running down. So I said, cool. About a week ago, December 18th, something like that, bought this coin. It was 3 zeros and 6. Opened up, I think I put 150 bucks in there, 200 bucks. Opened up my account last night. That thing ran up to 2 zeros and 4, almost a 10x. I said, damn. I'm like, man, let me go ahead. So I took profits ASAP. As soon as I took profits, it continued to run up. I said, damn. So I stayed up a couple of hours just watching it because I'm like, I'm not gonna fall asleep on this coin because I know at any minute that it could drop. Man, so I made what I made. I made about $700, $800 on that one play in a week. Took profits. Now I'm sitting. I'm gonna continue to watch it. If I ever see it decline and dip again, I'm gonna rinse and repeat. That's kind of what I've been doing, man. Finding little miscellaneous coins and riding them. If I see that they're beat down, try to catch them at the bottom. As soon as they pump, they run up, I'm out of there. I'm not sitting around waiting for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. Nope. As soon as they pump, even if I only make $200, I'm out of there. It's been a tough 2025, man. It's been a tough 2025. So, it's still money to be made out there. Man, yeah, that was surprising. I couldn't believe that when I opened up my portfolio last night. I said, what? What the heezy? Five, 6. See who else we got rocking and rolling with us tonight. He said, will do. Yeah, I just need 100 soul, man. Anybody send me hit that Powerball, send me 100 soul. If I hit, I'll send you 100 soul. $1 billion, $100,000, not much. Okay, Peter Morton said he doubled up on the ZBet network because of the ISO news. Organic Productions, what's going on with you, my brother? Happy Saturday to you, man. Happy weekend. Happy holidays to you all. One of the most wonderful times of the year. Some of y'all probably got snow on the ground. Some of y'all got a little rain out there. It's the winter time. Everybody's waiting for old Saint Nick to show up. We got the cookies and the milk. Waiting for Santa Claus. He say they don't know what we know. He say chills is my small bag sports play. Check out ANZ and Fronts ANZ. People too bearish, you all been. Are people too bearish right now? That's interesting. Man, go buy that Powerball ticket, man. Before the playing window closes. And if you hit, shoot your boy 100 Solanas. If you hit, take care of everybody up in the chat right now. And if I hit, I'm gonna shoot you 100 Solanas. Powerball, boy. Woo. Saturday, December 20th. Yep. Change your life. Get the doggone right numbers. Just give me what is five numbers plus a Powerball number? Give me 4 numbers plus the Powerball. Ooh. You talking about living your best life? What would you do if you won $1 billion? What would you do if you won $1 billion? Will it be hard to navigate because you have everything? What would you be working for? Now you got everything. Anything you want to buy, all your bills paid. What would you be pushing for? What would you be striving for if you had $1 billion? People like Jay-Z and these other wealthy folks. You got billions of dollars? That's tough. I would like to be on that side in that position to have to figure that out. What would you do if you got $1 billion? Well, give me $1 billion, I'll let you know. He said, yeah, MF's got PTSD, not taking profits or taking enough profits. We'll do that. You ain't lying. Man, any little profits I see, taking it off the table. He said, beat down too much. This market ain't meant for everyone. You ain't lying, man. Only the warriors will make the real cash. The brave will make it. James Fulton, what's going on with you, brother? He say XRP is the coin that he's rocking with. Wasman say, if I hit, I'm wearing a Grim Reaper mask on national TV. Nah, man, if I hit, I want people to see me, man. They gonna say, hey, man, I know this brother. I went to school with him. This is my cousin. Woo, woo, woo. Man, to get them damn phone calls, I want you to see me. People who did me wrong, I want you to see me. But like I know, man, I apologize for XYZ. Sorry about that. Nah, man, show my face. Put me on blast. You said grab a brand new bass boat and go fishing. Man, I'll do the same thing. I'll be in the water. I'll travel the world, eating all type of exotic foods, fishing in different bodies of water, traveling, living life, man. Visiting family, taking care of family, taking care of the least fortunate. Any type of things I can do to help out society, things like that. The kids. That is what I'll be doing, man. He said, hey, coach, in my opinion, Trump coin Melania coin should have at least waited until middle of the board. Thank you. But he didn't know no better. He didn't know no better. He was so excited to get into the cryptocurrency space so he can do his scam. Should have waited to the middle of the bull market. Wiseman say, yep, that AIOZ should be a top gainer in altcoin season. He said, coach, already rich with that AIOZ. Not rich, but ooh, I did get a bag out of AIOZ. Yeah, 1 billion. I disappeared. They think I was missing for years. I'll be so far gone. $1 billion? Trying to think. I never thought about it. What the hell would I do if I had $1 billion? Would I stay in the house I'm in now? Would I go buy one of them big Evander Holyfield houses? One of them $40 million houses? Who knows, man? It's hard to say. I'll go buy me a nice old school 64 Mustang. Give me a couple of toys, a couple of vehicles. And then after that, man, he's sell my take my pimping to Thailand. Hey, you crazy as hell, boy. Thailand. A lot of folks in Thailand living their best life. Yeah, $1 billion. Sigma 2103. Um, man, I want to buy a coin. I don't want to buy. I was thinking Chia coin. He said, yeah, AI will cause, get digital IDs, cause the blockchain. We'll be able to prove it really uses posted on social media, not scammer. Most people need this money tomorrow. Real investors don't think on that scale. Yeah, real investors don't really need the money immediately. That's why it's called investing, not saving. It's not an emergency fund. This is investing. So when you're investing, sometimes you got to let your investment sit for a little bit. I mean, got to sit a little longer than what you probably estimate. Everything is crazy cheap. Everything is on the discount, man. Everything is crazy cheap. Excuse me. Excuse me. Eat chill while you're cooking. Wait till your grilled cheese is done. Yeah, let that thing marinate. But like I said, is it more risky right now to be buying? Is it more risky to be buying or to be selling right now? Whales only need percentage to make a lot of money, while a lot of us need multipliers to make a lot of money. Facts. That is true. So they can exit very fast and they'll be okay. On the plug. More risky to sell. You waited this long. Absolutely. I seen a video about spell. You were holding on that coin for a long time. You decided to sell. Hope you didn't lose too much money. Yeah, one of my portfolios, I still got some of my spell token in there, but I did dump a lot of my spell token. That's why I said it's more risky to sell right now. But sometimes you got to make decisions. You got to move some things around, and if it's the wrong move, shit, you got to stand on that too. He said, the powers that be can make you and break you. You ain't lying about that, boy. Passive income is the key. My name is Peter. I'm a plumber and an imp. Peter said he out there imping with that ism. Craig Beach said price is so low, make me lean towards an alt rally sooner than later. But I'm not buying until I see a reversal in the other charts and Bitcoin dominant start to go downward. Christopher Roberts, what's going on with you, fellow? He says stockpile altcoins while you can. This time next year, you probably wish you had built up your bags at the prices that we are right now. Definitely a good point. Definitely a good point. These are some discounted prices that we're looking at right now. Black Reacher say you can't break me. They don't know my limit. They don't make me either. I feel you. He said that's that Barry White slow funk stuff banging in the background. I'd rather hold what I have right now than sell what I've been what I've seen, what I've been in the market too long to give up. Buy, buy, buy. Nice talking to you later, man. Hope the best, everyone. Shouts out to Sigma 2103. Enjoy your weekend. Peter said that ism is the key to life as a man. Men be married and worried about pumps and crypto. Okay. Peter Morton, boy, you a mess. That ism is a real thing. Love from Scotland, coach. You touched the other side of the world, brother. Shouts out to David all the way from Scotland, man. Shouts out to Hot Rod and Roddy Piper from Scotland, all the Scotland gals and guys out there. We don't care for no 50% pump. Yeah, we're 88,000 right now. Um, will we get back to the $90,000 mark tonight? Will we get back to the $90,000 mark tomorrow? That'll be a whole nother narrative if we to get back to the $90,000 range. We've seen this before. We've seen Bitcoins in the 80s, struggle, trade sideways in the 80s, boom, hit the 90s. Struggles, trade sideways in the 90s, boom, hit the hundreds. We've kind of seen this before, so wouldn't surprise me at all if we were to get back to the six figures, $100,000 Bitcoin. Wouldn't surprise me at all, man. You know what? Nothing surprised me no more. Cryptocurrency is kind of like what's the word they use to where nothing even surprises you no more because you just experienced so much. The BS don't even surprise you no more because you don't experience so much. He says, "Stock, I ain't gonna lie, this crypto stuff is addicting. Whether the market is up or down, this crypto stuff is addicting. I know I'm a crypto addict. What they say, 12-step program? Hey, my name is Stock. I'm a crypto addict. You numb to it, numb to the market. I'm numb to it. The market go down 80%, don't move me. Market go up 80%, it don't move me. I'm numb to it. Done seen and experienced so much. I done made a lot one period, lost a lot another period. Numb to it. It's like it don't even. It's like it's not even real. That trend line coming back to the top, baby. Definitely a funny market, man. Definitely a funny market. We down $40,000 from the all-time high. For me to open up my portfolio 2 months later, see I'm down 40 plus $1,000 in one of my portfolio, and I don't even trip. I'm numb to it, which is crazy. Like I say, you got to be cut from a certain type of cloth to be in cryptocurrency. You can't be no regular deadler and be in cryptocurrency. You can't be no regular person and be in cryptocurrency. That's why a lot of people exit because they're regulars. To be in cryptocurrency, you have to be cut from a certain type of cloth. You got to be crazy like us. Otherwise, man, you'll get destroyed. You'll exit. You say, you know what? How they doing this? I don't get it. These guys are crazy. He said, I think the world is sociopath. People that are numb to it will be the real MVPs when we see a true altcoin season. Yeah, we just gotta exit. We just gotta take profits. You got about 14x art block never took. Wow. Bags are bigger than you think, than you could think. He said that ism keeps y'all from being stressed and broke. Peter Morton, where you from, man? What you know about that ism, boy? Peter Morton. I'm cut from the table. Wise man said I'm cut from the tablecloth. No, wise man, I think you cut from that cloth too, man. He said, Mint, I got 14x bags are bigger than you can think. Be ready next time. My pops was a, okay, from New York, okay. NYC, from them boroughs. Them boroughs know a little bit about that ism, especially them Baltimore boys, especially them BMO. Yeah, but we know these altcoins, cryptocurrency, we can see spikes. We can see pumps at any minute. Just like last night, I saw that AI 16Z coin just start to pump and go parabolic. These altcoins, ethereum, XRP, we can start to see that too. And then the question would be, what's going on? Why is the market pumping? Yeah, crypto is different. That hopium is an MF. He said, make sure you keep stacking that ABT while it's a baby. He said he taught me everything to know about women as a kid. He put me on to game. I'm never broke. Yeah, so that's what I'm waiting on. Waiting to see that surprise pump. He said, Coach, I truly believe in XRP. It's dormant like it was at 30 cent, 50 cent. It's going to pump like that again, just a matter of time. Yeah, I believe that. That's what XRP does. It'll trade sideways for a long time. When it was 50 cent for a long time, people made fun of it, called it a stable coin. What happened after that? That thing ran up to $53. Did a quick 6x. So I think people understand that XRP is going to be a powerful play in the future. We're still early with cryptocurrency. Still early. Bitcoin is a big deal. Cryptocurrency is a big deal. But for us, the fact that we're so up close and personal, we don't look at it like it's a big deal, but it's a big deal. It is a big deal. Jetpack, what's going on? He said, Coach, how you feeling about ZBet Network lately? Well, sound like ZBet Network just got the good news about the ISO 222, so that's excellent. If that is the case, that is excellent. I still got my ZBet Network position, so I'm holding on to it like I'm holding on to a lot of my other plays, just waiting for the market to recover. He said, I remember saying if Tile goes under 300, I'm going heavy. I've been going heavy. Yeah, you got to have a strand. If that's your plan and your strategy, beautiful. But that's kind of what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the next shock. I'm waiting on the next surprise to where we wake up and the market's just up and everybody's making a video saying what happened. Why are we up? What kind of news happened that caused the market to go up? Sometimes it don't have to be any news. The market will just go up. We've seen it before. Zbeck about to pull an XRP move after Zebos. Zbeck also joined Nachos as first blockchain payroll. Okay. Zbeck Network's probably going to be the next coin to pump. It's on Webull. Little the bodyguard, what's going on with you, brother? Oh, bull, yeah, that bull play. Is it pumping yet? I got a huge position on that bull play. Just like a few years ago, I had a huge position on the Robinhood stock, and now the Robinhood stock took off. I made a lot of money on the Robinhood stock. That bull play, that Webull, when I saw that thing get launched, I think it launched, it was pretty high, then it came all the way back down. Got to eat that up. I don't know what it's doing right now. Let me take a look. What the hell that bull play doing? Because I got a huge position. I'm long term on that. Think it's gonna do similar to what Robinhood did. See what the price of bull is right now. $8.57. Okay. Still ain't broke out yet. Actually, it's still low. In June, it got to about $20. Ooh, shit. Looked like when it launched, it did hit, what was that, 2025, where it spiked all the way up to $65. It's getting ready. It's a long term play. So the price that it's at right now, that's a steal. $8.57. Shit, I might go buy a couple of more option plays on that. Some long term option plays that probably expire 2027 into 2026. $8.57. Hmm. Yeah, that's a steal all day. Yeah, the stock market, that's where a lot of money's been made in 2025. While everybody was focusing on cryptocurrency and not really being diversified, stock market was paying. Why is it not? Come on, man. 238.72. See, Bitcoin's $88,107. Ethereum $2,970, just below $3,000. A little bit of a red candle spit, not a Bitcoin right now. Just a lot of sideways action in that upper $80,000 range, from 80 between 85K and 90K. Bitcoin has just been trading sideways. He said, just look at how they crash the market every time you buy in at the weekend. They crashed it Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, ZBit Network, definitely the community is very strong. Gonna be interesting to see how that particular coin play out. But with the news of the ISO 222, that's huge. That is huge. Molly Mall, what's going on with you, my brother? Happy Saturday to you. Happy holidays to you all. Hopefully everybody already did all their Christmas shopping. What you got up under your tree? You got some Solanas up under your tree? Got about a big bag of ZBet Network up under that tree? Hey, just give me a couple of Bitcoins up under my tree. I'll be cool. Say, what you want for Christmas? Give me a little bit of Bitcoin. Here go my blockchain address right here. Send it over here. This is my other Christmas request. Hit that Powerball. That's all I want from old Saint Nick. Hit that $1 billion Powerball thing, and I'll be cool. V-shaped recovery. Yeah, we definitely want to see that V-shaped recovery. He said my girl asked me what I wanted for Christmas. I told her some XRP. Might be one of the best Christmas gifts you could ask for. Give me some cryptocurrency. I don't want no Jordans. I don't want no tie. Don't give me no underclothes. I don't want no coat with the Raiders on it. Give me some XRP. Couple of Satoshis. Yeah, we definitely looking forward to that V-shaped recovery, man, which is gonna happen. We don't know when it's gonna happen. Damn, let's see, 5 days. What day was this? December 18th, and Bitcoin hit 84K. Okay, that's when we went all the way up to 90K, and boom, came all the way back down to 84K. That was crazy. But we've been seeing that a lot. Market pump up, then come right back down. What support level? 85K. Look like 85K has been our bottom, which is not bad. A lot of folks have been talking about numbers worse than that. If you go all the way back to April 2025, the Liberation Day, the tariff dip, we did see, was that 75K, something like that? So is this 85K that we sitting on, is that kind of the bottom that we'll be bouncing off of? Kano Beast TV, he said, "What's up, Unc? What's going on with you, Kenobi's? Kenobi's TV is in the house." Jetpack says ZBet Network has more compliance badges than any other ISO token I know. Pack your bags, man. You want to make sure that you load it. You want to get loaded before things start to explode. You want to get loaded while the prices are still low. Who knows when things are just going to start exploding? Appreciate you just passing by, giving us a shout out, man. Kenobi's TV, man. I'm gonna have to come holler at you and see what's popping over there on the TV station. We ain't doing that, just talking about cryptocurrency, man. Talking about these markets and seeing what the future have in store for us come 2026. Closing out the year of 2025, this has been one long year. Year went by pretty fast, but it has been pretty long at the same time, especially struggling, waiting for pumps. So much uncertainty. We didn't know what to expect. So, just ready and prepared for 2026, whatever it has to come. If this was a bear market in 2025, then that's good. At least we got that part out the way. Now we can start to kind of focus on um, the next step, whatever that is. He said, "You're correct. Stock indicators show a downward trend to 64K BTC, if not lower. Hopefully not much, but technicals show it is going much lower. Crypto should have taught you, coach, there's always a bull run somewhere." Yeah, with crypto, you can always find some coin that's going to be pumping. So that's why you really got to be paying attention to the markets. Find something that's beat down and swing trade that joint. He said, "What's going on with the Santa Claus rally coin?" Man, we ran that thing up last night, almost hit $30,000 market cap. Looked like somebody sold 1,100 bucks in the middle of the night. Then after that, somebody sold a couple of hundred. Then after that, people just started selling. So that's what happens when you're in small cap coins like that. All it takes is for one large sale, and everybody will run. So just give folks another opportunity to buy while the price is low. Another opportunity to buy that coin while the price is low. I think it dipped all the way back down to $14,000 market cap. Now I think it's back at 17K. So that's the world of meme coins, the world of cryptocurrency. So over there on Moonshot, man, we've been kicking their butt over there with some of the meme coins we've been finding over there, and buying low, selling high is the name of the game. when you're in coins like that. See who else we got rocking and rolling with us. Who else we got rocking and rolling with us? Just trying to get one Bitcoin for each of the kiddos. That's excellent. If you can line up, I got one Bitcoin for one of my grandsons. Of course, they both gonna share. I got two grandsons. Got one whole Bitcoin for them. I'm just gonna hold regardless of what it do. And then I got a half a Bitcoin left for myself. I had one whole for myself, but I sold half of it. Tripping. But I could buy it back right now if I want to. He said, I hope it gets much lower. Ain't that some ish? He said, the BTC I buy, the next bear is for my elderly years, 30 years from now. Yeah, you can lock in that Bitcoin, ride that thing like a retirement type play. He said, I'll leave a sub so I can just listen sometime. I really know nothing about how or what you should buy. Yeah, come check us out sometime, or join us in the Patreon, or go back and watch some of the old videos and kind of get caught up on what's been going on and what this cryptocurrency world is all about. He says, scared money don't make no money. Just trying to get one. Yep, I feel you. James Anderson, what's going on, man? You say, hey, coach, you feeling okay? I'm solid as a rock, man. Time to buy is now. Why you think the fear is so high? Take action. He say, how you feeling about FitFi? Step at FitFi? I haven't looked at it in a while. That's another coin that I'm still holding on to. I don't know where that coin is. Let's take a look at it right now. A lot of these coins beat down, man. And we had great expectations for these coins. I'm talking about huge multipliers. Let's see. Let's see what FitFi is doing. Step at FitFi. What's the price? Nasty. Okay, look like it's trying to make a recovery. We're at 0.0004. What's the market cap right now? $2.1 million market cap. Over the past month, it's down 21%. Over the past 3 months, it's down 70%. Bear market, getting destroyed. Over the past year, down 84% bear market. So, is this the right time to be buying? Wow. Or is it just one of those coins you've been seeing on moonshot? They run up and they just never recover. This coin ran up 2022, had a huge pump when it first launched. And then since then, it's just been coming down in a very drastic manner. Interesting. Let's take a look at AIOZ network and see when it had its pump and if it recovered. I think it did. I think that's how we was able to knock that one out the park. So AIOZ network, let's take a look at that. We saw a pump November 2021. It got to about 90 cents or a dollar. When it first came out, April 2021, it was about $2, but I don't really like to go off that. And then we did see the pumps 2024, 73 cents. And we saw the massive pump December 2024 when it got to about $1.20, something like that, $1.18. AIOZ network. So we knocked it out the park. We bought the low in 2023, bought it for a penny and ran that thing up, did 100x. So take a look at the market cap of AIOZ network right now. It's at 9 cents. Remember that thing hit above $1. Market cap $121 million right now. Okay. Now this is interesting right here. So back in 2023, the market cap was about 13, about $10 million when we were buying it at a penny. So that's about right. Now it's 121 million. I'm about to, that's interesting. Okay. But step at pitfall, who knows? Who knows what type of recovery is going to happen, if it's going to recover at all? Hard to say. He said, I hope the best for all. Brothers, stay positive. Keep buying slowly if you must. Shouts out to Peter Morton, Mr. Ism, all the way from the NYC, the Big Apple. David said, y'all, you all been scared out of altcoins. Conus Bees TV, don't be jealous, man. James Anderson says it's time to buy more. What y'all waiting on? Bitcoin might do this. Don't listen to these fools. He said, I bought it back in the day when I saw you buy it. I still have all the coins you recommended. I appreciate you. Shouts out to James Anderson, man, for doing 100x with me on AIOZ Network. Altcoin's going to bounce, and I stand on my word. He said, do you think AI coins are going to pump? I don't really think it's going to be I don't know if it's going to be a narrative, a sector, like gaming coin narrative, AI coin narrative. Remember, we all thought it was going to be a RWA type narrative, but it's hard to say, man, because we've seen such a drastic shift from what we had been used to. So really hard to say. Cryptocurrency is a different beast. Yeah, don't it never feels good buying the fear, because it's not easy buying the fear. It's not easy buying the market when it's tanking, when it's dumping, and when there's a lot of fear. People saying, "Oh, it's going to go lower." It's at 88,000 right now, yes, but it's going to go to 60. It's going to go to 50. It never feels comfortable during this period of any market. When the fear and greed index is 20, 17, it don't feel good. He said, you actually doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt yourself. Dang, David, tell him how you really feel. Feels horrible, but you as a man need to overcome that itch and buy the fear. He said, y'all too bearish, man. Been beat down so long, change it. You know the numbers. Dang, David, you be so rough on them. Yeah, but I'm thinking that we're going to see we're going to see the altitude change. We're going to see a little switch because, like I say, it can't go down forever, right? I'm talking about 90 days, 3 months, October, November, December. Red, red, red. Can't go down forever, right? See, Craig Beach got his auto mechanic wrench out. Shouts out to Craig beats Mr. Mod. Gave your boy a mechanic wrench. What the heck? Yeah, this is a good time to be stoked though, man. Bags are bigger than they ever been. It's the best time to load up. Best time to buy is when the prices are low. So when we do see a recovery, you'll be able to really see the awesome gains. And when you see the awesome gains, that's when a lot of folks will be buying. They'll be buying at the points where you'll be exiting because you were able to buy so low. Buying right now while the prices are low, some folks won't start to get back in until the prices recover. By that time, we'll be ready to say, sorry, no, we out of here. So they're going to be our exit liquidity. Those of us who are still strong enough to stick around and be in the market right now, people who will FOMO in late 2026, whenever it is, whenever we do see the recovery, they're going to be FOMOing in. We're going to be exiting out. They're going to be our exit liquidity. He said, yeah, I agree. There should be relief 3 months of red. Some green is coming back sooner than later. The time is always now, coach. If you know, you know. Man, we waiting. You know, like you say, we don't need this money tomorrow. The money that I got in these altcoins, cryptocurrencies, I don't need that money tomorrow. Fortunately, thank God. But I'm gonna need that bread like 2030. 2029, I'm gonna need that bread. So cryptocurrency, Ethereum, Bitcoin, I'm gonna need y'all to get your life right. Cause I'm gonna need that bread in the next 4 years. 2030, I'm gonna need it. Look at the price action of Krill. Okay, man, both those are still on Coinbase, right? Inverse finance. So many coins on Coinbase now. That wasn't the case last cycle. Dang, David, sound like you sipping on that JD over there. Toast to David. I got a little bit left. Mm. Ooh, that was good. Most coins dropped massively. Yeah, like we just looked at a few coins. They was down 84%. Kahlua. Nothing like a nice good old cold drink, man. Whether it's a Kahlua and whatever. He said, you know, I got that alpha. David, where you from, man? You from New York too? So like you got that ism in you too. Okay. Fear and greed index sitting at 28. Bitcoin dominance 58.95. Uniswap up 18%. ICP doing its thing. It's up 13%. That CC coin, I think that's that Canton coin you was talking about, Craig Beach. That thing up 30% today. Huh. That might be a coin to look at. If y'all ain't took a look at the Canton coin CC, number 25th largest coin in the world. He say from Brooklyn and Queens is the only place in New York with the ism. Oh, okay. Brooklyn and Queens. Oh, David, you from Scotland? Okay. He say he's a Biggie and Tupac fan. That ism words. It comes from the word of God. Yes, sir. Canton, hey, Canton gonna be top five in a few years, maybe even top three. I got 5% left on my battery. I don't know what my charger is, so I might just spaz out on the other side of the world. Yeah, that Canton coin, that coin just came out November 2025. It's always good to get these coins while they're early, while they're brand new. If you guys don't have no skin in the game and the CC coin, the Canton coin, you might want to take a look at it. I know the market cap is large, $3.95 billion market cap, but if you ever find this thing get below 6 cent, get below 7 cent, that could be an awesome time to get some skin in the game. Currently, it's about 10 cent, 11 cent. All-time high when this coin first came out was about 16 cent. Now it's 10 cent, 11 cent. Who knows where the next level for this coin could be? It's pumping today. You never want to buy a coin while it's pumping. Always want to wait till it cool down, prices come back down. Then you can start your DCA process. But I don't have no skin in the game on this CC Canton coin, but it's on my radar. This coin is now officially on my radar. Shouts out to Craig's Beat for introducing that coin to us. Man, I don't know, Chris. Zach Bryan, Boys of Faith. I have no game tonight, so y'all crazy. What? Good God. Yeah, it's always good to watch the characteristics of these coins when they do start to move. Uniswap trying to break out of a slump right now, sitting at $6.18. We did see Uniswap hit $12 back in August 2025. Now it's sitting at $6. It's down 50% just from August. Just that quick. So, is Uniswap a good buy right now? Uniswap did get down to $4.90 back in April 2025. We're at $6 right now. Is this the time to be buying plays like Uniswap? Uniswap all-time high was hit back in 2021 with about 45 bucks. Will Uniswap recover, or is this a thing of the past? We know Uniswap have a use case. It's a platform a lot of folks use to buy some of. Let's see, what is this? Yeah, Uniswap may be ready to pump also. Uniswap may be ready to pump also. So market cap on Uniswap is sitting at 3.89 billion as well. Okay, very interesting. Quant back down to $75. ICP $3.28. ICP over the past year down 70%. Is ICP at buy levels right now at $3.28? October 2025, we saw it at $3. Then we saw a massive pump. November 2025, it got to $9. Now it's back at $3. So ICP can be one of those coins you buy low and sell high. At $3.28, buy that joker right now. Next time it pumps, sell it because that's the characteristic that has been showing. Market cap for ICP 1.79 billion. So I like ICP at $3.28. So ICP, Uniswap, and CC Canton, all three of those going on my radar right now. I can probably buy some the next time I see it dip. Y'all crazy. David from Scotland saying MF this, MF that. HTTR say metal blockchain and XPR are great entry points. Quant should never be that low, man. Zcash, well, we seen what Zcash did. Zcash had an awesome pump, then it came back down to reality. Sold ICP for a 4x solid, awesome. You find those things multiplied, you got to sell them ASAP. The days of holding on for dear life is over. Quant will have his day. Stack and hold. Quant will be $10,000 by 2030. Wow. David crashing out. They over there in Scotland sipping on that scotch, man. I think I got some scotch over there. I think I got some scotch over there. What I got over there? Got my holiday bar out. Might have a little scotch over there. Might have to take a shot for David. He say David over there crashing out, huh? David say he need altcoin season to come. He say MF this, MF that. I'm like, that's why I'm like, David, where you from? New York? Boy, y'all go hard in Scotland, huh? Shout out Everclear. Ooh. First time I heard of Everclear was Bushwick. Bushwick talking about he was on that Everclear. I said, man, what the heck is Everclear? I think we was in college. I'm like, man, let's go get a bottle of Everclear. See what Bushwick talking about. That Everclear, boy. You strike a match to that Everclear, boy, you would blow some stuff up. Say David not from New York, he's just bosses. Craig Beach, what's going on with your peoples, man? Between New York and Scotland, they lit tonight. New York in the house, Scotland in the house, California in the house. Where else we got in the house? Who else we got in the house tonight? Got people all over the world, man. All over the world. MF this and MF that. Ism this and ism that. Everclear was when you lost a bet or the last cup in beer pong in college. Man, I remember that beer pong. Virginia in the house, HTTR. What's the Timberland? Hey, Timberland from Virginia? Who else from Virginia? From Timberland boots to okay, Timberland boots to kilts. Do you buy gold and silver? No, I don't. I wish I would have been buying it when it was low. Wish I would have been buying it when it was low before it hit all time high, but definitely something to pay attention to. Dogecoin to the moon. Viral epidemic. Say Dogecoin going to the moon. That'd be nice. You think Dogecoin back to what, 12 cent, 13 cent? Unbelievable. It's Dogecoin. 13 cent. Yep. We thought Dogecoin was going to hit $1 by the end of 2025. Was almost certain. I think the highest we saw Dogecoin get was about 40, 45 cent, maybe 40 cent. A lot of coins came up short. The entire cycle came up short. So we understand what this shift was all about. Okay. Mike Vick, AI from Virginia. What? Ron, Josh Allen. Now to name a few. Okay. Tyrod Taylor. Okay. That's that slow funk music we all love, Coach. Oh yeah, I had to bring it back, man. I had to bring that good funk music back. He said, "Don't worry, Coach. We'll get there to the moon soon." Oh yeah, we all gonna be on the moon soon, man. We all gonna ride that ride that rocket all the way to the moon soon. It's only a matter of time before the markets take off. It's only a matter of time before the markets recover. Market's not going to go down forever. Cryptocurrency is not going to go down forever. Bitcoin is not going to go down forever. That is why we dollar cost average in. That is why we buy the dips and take advantage of these opportunities. Uniswap, ICP, CC Canton. These are some of the coins I'm getting ready to start dollar cost averaging in. These coins are beat down. They're at their lows right now. If they start to go lower, then that'll give me the opportunity to implement the DCA process. If they pump, cool. I got skin in the game right now. I could take advantage of the pumps. But definitely exciting times right now if you understand what the future holds, if you understand what the possibilities are. We say shout out to the Lumbee Indian brothers out of North Carolina for getting federal recognition. Speaking of money, they're about to get their casino money. My folks are next in line. Let's go.